So for quite some time I've been getting these Totino's pizzas because, well, they're pretty cheap and they're kind of tasty. Not counting, it's always nice to have fold them over and then get like a nice little pizza burrito. It only takes like 10 minutes to cook them. But I've been getting these for a long time because they're really cheap. They're only about $1 a piece if you buy a 4-pack. But right next to them is always the Tony's pizzas. They're a little bit more expensive, like 40 to 60 cents more expensive, but they look a little bit bigger. They are a bit thinner, but not very much. So I'm just really curious whether or not Tony's is better than Totino's or Totino's is better than Tony's. So I've bought one of each, and let's open them up, cook them, and have a taste test. So I just now noticed that there's actually a thermal disparity between the two pizzas. The Tony's says to be at 400 for 16 to 18 minutes, while the Totino's says to be at 450 to 11 to 12 minutes. So I don't know if I can cook these at the same time. I'm going to see about putting them at 425 and then just pulling the Totino's out first, and then 5 minutes later I'll get the Tony's. We'll see how that goes. $4.25. Well, first off, with the smell, this one smells a lot better. It smells like a Pizza Hut pizza, whereas this one smells like just a, well, it just smells like Totino's pizzas. But that might just be because I'm recognizing this as the cheap pizzas I always eat. So I don't know. So I've tried both pizzas, and I can't really precisely say which one is better, so I have my dad here to help me with it too. You can have the small pizza slices, you can have them, Dad. The Tony's is definitely thicker, but it has more of like, it tastes like it has a lot of sauce on it. What's your opinion?
I don't know. I like the Tony's better.
Hmm.
It tastes more like a real pizza.
Yeah.
And then this is like a fake pizza. Still good, but
Yeah. I'm still kind of like programmed to like the fake pizzas because I eat them like twice a day. But yeah, I would say that the Tony's pizzas might be worth the extra 40 cents. Because they do actually taste like a pizza. And I was wrong. They actually are kind of thick on the inside. It's just near the outside, they're really thin. Like when you get to the inside, it's pretty thick. Definitely not a deep dish or anything, but oh well. So now the big question is, how well do they fold? gave some to my stepbrother. He's the guy that gave me the coal balls. What's your opinion of the Totinos versus the Tonys?
Which one's 40% cheaper?
The Totinos. Actually, it's like a lot more cheaper because you can get like a pack of 4 of them for $1 a piece at Walmart.
Taste is pretty similar. You can definitely tell the thickness of the crust is a lot better in the Tony's pizza. It seems like a better quality pizza than the Totino's. Totino's crust is a little more thin.
Yeah.
A little more air between between the toppings and the crust.
I also find that the Tonys just don't stick to the thing, whereas those they stick like terribly. Well, thanks for your opinion. So in conclusion, I have to say that the Tony's pizzas, they're actually pretty good. They are pretty much worth the extra 40 cents. The Tony's pizza comes with a much harder shell. So whenever you break it to fold it over, it breaks in one area, whereas the Totino's pizza is very soft, so it'll tend to break in several areas. Now this can be good and bad, because on this one, when you bite down, the crust is really hard, so that means it transfers the biting force all across the pizza and pushes all the cheese and stuff out. So that might be kind of bad. You got to keep eating the stuff that's spilling out. But on this one, when you bite down, the crust is soft enough to where it doesn't squeeze everything out right away. I do have to say though, the Tony's pizzas don't suffer from the most annoying thing that happens to my pizzas. Every time I put a Totino's pizza into the oven, it always sticks to the oven. And I have to put on welding gloves and like pick it out of there and get all the pieces off. I actually have a designated pair of welding gloves just for pizzas. It's my old pair I got when I was like 10, so they've had a good lifespan. But with these ones, the Tony's pizzas, they don't stick at all. The bottom is already hard enough to not stick, because whenever you put the Totino's pizzas into the oven, the crust is already still a little bit moist, a little bit doughy, I guess you could say. So I think I'll still be getting a lot of Totino's pizzas just because they're cheap. But for every like 4 Totino's pizzas I get, I might get 1 or 2 Tony's pizzas. Well, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. See ya.